Hello. Hello. This is another true monologue. I think this works. Okay. Back in 1980, I visited an old Cuban man who sold minutos out of his garage in La Havana, in Miami. A minuto is a slice of fried fish served on a piece of squashed Cuban bread. Buenos, I told him. Un minuto, por favor. He nodded and dropped the fish into a vat of boiling oil. As the fish sizzled, I looked around the garage and noticed a dusty old doll with the image of Fidel Castro. Long, rusty pins protruded from his eyes, his heart, and his groin. I pointed to the doll. "¿Qué es that?" I asked. His face grew sad when he glanced at the doll. As he scooped my fish out of the old grease, he told me a story. And though his English was badly broken, I got the gist of it. When Castro took power, he outlawed the Santeria churches, which combined Catholicism with African folk religion. Many Santeria priests were arrested and executed. However, a number of powerful women priestesses, the Santeras, met in secret and created a plan to kill Fidel Castro. They did not have weapons or armies at their disposal, but they knew how to sew. They called their cabal the Instituto de Liberación Voodoo, the Voodoo Liberation Institute. Their goal was to assemble thousands of Castro voodoo dolls and distribute them to everyone who hated Fidel. The dolls were hand-cut using strips of fabric from stolen military uniforms. The image of Fidel Castro was painted on them using black ink derived from coastal squid. Finally, a Santeria ritual was performed in the dead of night for each and every voodoo doll. Unfortunately, someone blabbed. The military came in, people were arrested, most of the voodoo dolls were rounded up and thrown into a bonfire. A couple managed to be smuggled to Miami, but not enough to create the desired effect. This story gave me a great idea. I would manufacture and distribute the Fidel Castro voodoo dolls myself. I would destroy the communist dictator and make a few bucks. I thanked the old man for the minuto and told him, I will carry on the mission. Castro is as good as Wednesday. First, I reestablished the Institute de Liberación Voodoo. Then, with the help of my Cuban wife, created dozens of Fidel Castro voodoo dolls. I skipped the Santeria ritual, but placed a half-page advertisement in Replica, a popular Spanish magazine. This is what it looked like. In English, it reads, "Liberate Cuba through the power of voodoo." Imagine the power of voodoo increased many times over by innumerable believers against Fidel Castro. The Institute of Voodoo Liberation is dedicated to defeating Fidel Castro through the use of voodoo dolls made in his image. Only these voodoo dolls are especially designed to function effectively against the communist dictator. The more dolls distributed, the stronger the spell. Pins and special instructions included. I priced the dolls at $12.95 each and opened up a big P.O. box to receive all the money. By the way, this is one of the dolls. The real thing. With the pins. Then I sent a press release to the Miami Herald. I explained that the Voodoo Liberation Institute was a, quote, movement that combines the supernatural with the political on a mass scale to bring about the destruction of Fidel Castro and his communist regime. I said that on July 26, the anniversary of the day of the revolution, quote, we would all plunge a needle into the heart of Fidel Castro at exactly the same time, which would certainly cause his heart to burst from his hairy chest, end quote. I only hope that Castro will stay alive long enough so I can sell a lot of dolls. But the orders dribbled in. Then I received a letter from the Alpha 66 Brigade, a national terrorist group known for committing violence against pro-Castro sympathizers. The author of the letter indicated they want to buy $3 and pick them up personally. They went on to say, quote, please add a penis to the voodoo doll and stick it up your ass until I show up. From time to time, give a little twist of Fidel in your butt. Then they threatened to kill me and my family if I didn't immediately cease and desist. I was baffled. The Alpha 66 Brigade hated Castro. They should have loved me. but my wife was terrified. We had children in the house. She insisted I drop the whole voodoo thing. She warned me, the less people who know, the better. That's when a Cuban reporter from the Miami Herald showed up at my place of work and demanded to interview me. She asked me, "Do you realize how insulting your voodoo dolls are to the Cuban people?" I protested, "But what if it works? The Cuban community of Miami won't be insulted. They'll declare me a saint and put little statues of me in glass boxes on the front lawns, like they do for St. Lazarus." She rolled her eyes and loudly exclaimed, "Ay, Dios mío." Oh my God. I did not mention the Alpha 66 Brigade. I told her I had not sold a single doll and was planning to end the whole project immediately. Nothing worth writing about. Her article in the Miami Herald came out a few days later. It portrayed me as a total scumbag and insisted the Cuban people were not that stupid. She was right. I lost money in the whole deal like all of my other crazy money-making schemes. However, many years later, when Fidel Castro died at the ripe old age of 90, I claimed credit. I knew these voodoo dolls would work. It just took a little longer than I expected. I am personally responsible for the death of Fidel Castro. I killed Fidel, and nobody can prove me wrong.